Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us for a live demo of StealthPro, which is the technology that our technology that we use for the Falcon hedge fund. My name is Leo Cardozo, and I'm the CIO and founder of Brazen Capital. And today I'm here to tell you a little bit about this technology called StealthPro from QuantGate, which is a Toronto-based fintech trading company. Before we start, I will go quickly a little bit about this new era that we refer to, the new era of technology that has arrived, the new era of investing that has arrived, and it's called quantamental. And it's basically the sum, for those of you who haven't heard yet, is the combination of quantitative analysis and fundamental analysis, which comes together as a quantamental approach. I'm gonna let you guys focus on the screen, and I'm gonna stop my video here for a second, so this way you have the ability to see a full screen. And the quantamental approach is quantitative analysis, as I said, provided to on top of fundamental data. More fundamental than anything else is behavioral analysis as part of the fundamentals of any market and behavior. And this is what basically the technology of QuantGate studies, which is in a nutshell is the fundamental idea of behavior of market participants, which can be summarized between the theory and practice. And within the theory, we have a rationality and efficiency of markets and participants. In other words, this is a theoretical hypothesis that investors, how investors should behave and that markets are efficient. And in practice, what we have observed is that there is a normality aspect and an inefficient side of the markets, which is basically what we see is that market participants don't behave as expected or rational, and therefore that creates a opportunity, or that creates a moment where markets are not constantly efficient. So this is our thesis, and what the science behind our thinking, it simply boils down to the cognitive dissonance problems that human beings have, and the behavioral bias that we all understand and we are very familiar with. Cognitive dissonance, it's simply a mental distress when there is a contradictory or conflicting belief, ideas, or values at the same time. So that creates a problem for the mind. And behavioral bias, as we know, it's the wrong decision or thinking based on behaviors or based on biases that we know they are wrong. The most common of all, there are dozens of biases, but the most common of all is the hindsight bias, which is really the idea that you see things happening before they really do, right? Or after they happen, after they happen, you knew things were going to happen, but after the fact. So it's hindsight. So how do we really take advantage of this undisputable shortcomings of market participants? Simply by using the technology provided by QuantGate into a hedge fund called FALCON, which is the artificial intelligence robotic trading strategy powered by QuantGate Systems. In a nutshell, we'll go over this platform in a little bit, but it's a real-time analysis of perception, commitment, equilibrium, and sentiment of market participants via the dynamics of the order book. Our algorithms, which are independently deployed, are the perception algorithm, which we are looking at the perception of market participants, the commitment algorithm, the equilibrium algorithm, and the sentiment algorithm. Out of those four, equilibrium is kind of the most quantitative that we all can think of, because we can easily understand what equilibrium means. But perception, commitment, and sentiment, these are all abstract concepts that relates to behaviors. We have the ability, QuantGate gave us the ability to analyze quantitatively these abstract traits, if you will, and provide us robotically the opportunity to trade the instrument that's showing an opportunity for a trade to make money. The technology is not new. This has been tested in many different occasions. The most recent audited results by KPMG was done between January 15 and December 17, which gave us an average monthly return between 2 to 3%. And the features of the robotic trading strategies, the more importantly, are a Sharpe ratio of a 3.29, a Sortino ratio of 377, a value at risk at a 99.9% threshold that we haven't determined yet. It's not that we haven't determined, we haven't published yet, because that will depend on the instruments traded, on the portfolio traded. So we are not going to commit to a certain VAR. But the max intraday drawdown of the strategy is about 5% right now. Our team is made up of quant computer scientists, traders, and financial analysts, and fundamental portfolio managers. And our technology is based on robotic, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. Brazen Capital is a registered investment advisor that provides global asset allocation and bold strategies to individual clients, families, institutions. We deploy the QuantGate technology through a hedge fund as an investable product to accredited investors. QuantGate is the financial trading technology firm, headquarters in Toronto, where they have been developing this cutting edge technology for close to 20 years now. So without further ado, let's take a look at the trading platform and go right into the put the hands dirty as you will. So what I have right here is the Stealth Professional, which this is the desktop version of the professional. This is the professional version of the technology. There is a mobile application as well called Pilot Trading, and it's available for download at pilottrading.co. I'm going to do a little bit of navigation here so your eyes can focus on things that matter. Right now is 12:12, 12:13. It's Friday, October 23rd. So the market at lunchtime. So the market is usually pretty slow. Today has been a slow day overall in terms of trading. What we have here to the left, top left, is our active portfolio. It's what's visually available for us to see any visual cues provided by the technology. We have here a smaller representation of the big screen here right in the middle that shows what we call the sentiment spectrum, with four little rectangles called P, C, E, and S right underneath the chart, which represents the perception, commitment, equilibrium, and sentiment algorithms. When they are all in sync and they all show a buy or sell opportunity, they will either light up blue or light up red. So keep your eyes on it for these lights to turn on and off. And when I see the blue lights or the red lights, I will be acting on the trade. As we can see right now, there's really nothing, no trading opportunities. I'm going to be using this platform on a hybrid mode, and hybrid means I'm using the technology to assist me. I'm going to turn that on right now, and it's going to help me visualize better any opportunity that comes. I have a second and third and fourth and fifth display that shows I have more screens that I have things open. And here is the extended portfolio that it's on my screen, where I can add any other instrument to keep an eye on it. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to keep this on the screen for you to see, so let me drag this back to its original place. And when opportunities arise, I usually automatically sort them to be at the top left, so I can see IWM is the one that's showing the blue light for the commitment, which we can interpret indicates that traders are committed for at this moment to buy IWM. There's not a perception yet that the price is right and the price is going up. The equilibrium price is getting close to optimum, which is going to be towards the lower end of this range. With that said, the range is very, very tight, very small. We're looking for better ranges for trades, but this is 12 o'clock right now, and it is what it is. And the center, and in the middle we have the and the last light is the sentiment light, which represents the sentiment spectrum that we can see right here in the middle. This sentiment spectrum in the middle is a graphical representation of 55 types of market participants and how they have been reacting and transacting during the last 50 trades, 50 ticks. A little more to the right, I have the same analysis, but in a little longer time frame for the last 5 minutes, for the last 15 minutes, for the last 30 minutes, and 60, 120, and 180 in one day. I can click and choose if I want to see this how sentiment has been playing for the day, for the 3 hours, 2 hours, and a 1 hour time frame. Right below that, I have my portfolio of open positions right now. I'm trading Apple, EWZ, IWM, JETS, LVS, MIK, PBR, SOX, T, and TLT. And on the bottom left, or in the middle of the screen left, I will have my active portfolio. I would have my portfolio of active, for portfolio management purpose, right? The portfolio management tab, so I can have a better visuals in terms of pricing and levels and my trading results. To the right of that, I have my available capital, my underlying capital use, profits for the day, unrealized and realized profits, and of course the time frame. 12:17 right now and 59 seconds, 12:18 new minute. I want to point out show your eyes here that we have now two algorithms showing that commitment and equilibrium are showing as a positive opportunity. This, again, it's not a perfect opportunity because it hasn't been flash blue yet. The squares, as you can all see there, there's no color around. When three lights from the algorithms come up, you will see the squares on the top left light up, or it's going to be a blue color surrounding a border, a blue border or a red border. But I'm gonna go ahead here, and I'm gonna take this trade. I have 25 shares of IWM that I traded earlier today. I think this might be a time to add another 25 shares. And again, for this demonstration purposes, I want to see you want to see some. I want to hope you see some actions here. So I'm gonna buy another 25 shares at 55, 50, 60, 61, 60. They didn't sell it to me, so let me try to get this a little. I don't want to push it. I don't want to push it. It's Friday again, 12:20. It's not the ideal time for trading. 55 would have been nice. 10 cents on it. But nevertheless, let's keep it. Oh, there we go. We might get executed right now. Phil, we got the 55. My average price of this trade is 162.12. So I'm a little below the money. I'm losing $30 on this trade. I have Jets, which I also entered a little earlier at the 40 range. It's sitting here on my book. Not much happening. And my job now as a trader, as a hybrid trader, is to scan the market for the opportunities. Jets now showing again some kind of a look at that JKS, 3 lights. I don't know if you saw this. I saw quickly on my light, 2 lights here. Let me get out to see if you can see the blue border coming in. Play is showing an opportunity. Play is showing an opportunity. Traded play earlier. All right, let me buy in 100 shares so we can keep an eye on it. I just got it 1979 fill on play. DFS, look at that now. DFS showed the opportunity. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna buy. DFS discovery filled on 60 cents. When you had bid 58, ask 65. I got filled at 61 cents. And my job, as I said, as a trader, is to now manage my portfolio, right? Look at the positions that I'm in and take the appropriate risk. We see here DFS is 55 is the low end of that equilibrium. Price is right close to equilibrium. It's not perfect yet. It's not perfect yet, but I would like to see now. TLT is showing an opportunity to sell. Let's try to sell that TLT, 100 shares. I saw all lights red blinking. I saw the square. I am, for full disclosure, I am short 2 puts, which I was hoping a longer term, that not hoping, the wrong, sorry for that word, which I am positioned for a increase in TLT price. However, I'm tactically, or for a short-term trade, I am selling TLT. So my price is 157.84, 89, and I really not too keen on this blue bar here that shows me that the equilibrium hasn't played out yet. Let me put a buy here of this 50 shares of this TLT limit at 157.69 buy to cover. So we're 84.69, 14 cents. Let me check it out the other screen here where I do some scanning. TLT and LVS. LVS is again showing some kind of a movement for the day. We do have LVS in our portfolio now. We have only 100 shares. At 49.51. It's a little above our price. Play. Back in play. It showed a profit for a second here. We have unrealized open losses of $400. Again, I'm trading super light right now. Friday, 12:30, 12:24. The goal of this presentation was a 30-minute quick show of the technology behind our Falcon. Robotically, we do deploy this technology robotically behind the scenes. And what that means is we have a robot basically scanning and looking at every single instrument available for trade at every stock exchange around the world, looking for an opportunity where market participants are giving are showing some sort of behavior that will turn out to be profitable for us. Again, it's pretty hard for us to take a look at this many instruments without the assistance of a machine nowadays. LVS, it's kind of there, 100 shares. That's the price. We're not going to do anything here. We are 5 minutes into the end of this event. I am going to wrap up very soon. I was just hoping for some kind of movement so you can see TLT. I know that we entered immediately on the short side. What's happening to TLT? Look, it's starting to crumble down. It's very blue, the equilibrium. The markets today, and let's take a look at that to see what's happening on the S&P. This is my Bloomberg platform, professional software. 34.35, if I'm not mistaken. The market's a little down from this morning. 34.50 was where it was trading. So we have somewhat of a bias to the downside from an overall market standpoint. Maybe it's the stimulus again on, the stimulus off. The beauty of our technology, it really doesn't matter what was the news right now, because the theory behind stocks fluctuate with Intel dragging, legal threats if he loses on November. Nothing telling me right now what's happening with the stimulus. They're still probably, yeah, those are the news at the moment. And there's many other places to scan the news, scan what's happening. What I was trying to say before is that it really doesn't matter what's kind of happening, because the thinking behind is that market prices will adjust immediately to any kind of new information. That's the underpinnings of efficient markets. Any kind of news that comes out that will have an impact on this price here will be reflected in the book of orders, right? In the dynamics of the book, and we will be able to capture that dynamics through our technology. It's going to show us if market participants are really, if that's a true perception, prices going up or down, if they're committed for prices to go up or down, if the equilibrium indicates a opportunity to buy or sell, and if the spectrum sentiment, as here on TLT, that we are expecting to continue to crumble on the short term. We're making now $2 on this trade on that short side of TLT. If this is expected to continue, right? So far, so we've seen that for a 15-minute move, it's pointing up. That is somewhat bullish. On the last 5 minutes, it kind of moved up quite a bit, and now in the last 50 ticks, it started to crumb down from the top, from the middle, cave in, if you will. Perception, it's getting to the short side. Commitment still somewhere in the middle. Equilibrium is close to It's close to its low end. We're looking to close this trade at 69 cents. I don't think we'll be able to close it while this broadcast is live. But we do have now DFS, so we entered that trade. So let me go ahead and let's close this. Let's close this. We entered 60 cents. It's 70 cents right now. So let me go ahead and sell it at 70 cents, and we are done with this. So after commission, right? We paid commission to trade. Everybody. Two things in life: taxes or cost of things, cost of living, and death. So as we can see here, the trade log today, we paid DFS, we paid $1.16 to sell, and this DFS we paid $1 to buy. So profit $7, $6, and the other ones are still open. $20 here that we have. This is this is today's trades only. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna wrap this up here. I will just kind of give a last words to it. Again, this is Leo Cardozo. This was a live demo of StealthPro, our the trading technology behind our quantitative, our robotic and artificial intelligence hedge fund trading strategy of a hedge fund, FALCON. This is available for accredited investors, and the platform, however, is available for individuals and professionals who want to subscribe to obtain this this technology at their desktop. There's also a mobile application called pilottrading.co available for retail traders. Thank you so much for taking your time during this lunch. Hopefully this was insightful, and this gave you a little bit of the behind the scenes of tip of the spear technology. This is really something that in my 23 years of experience in the markets, I haven't seen, at the hands of the retail, at the hands of common people, right? This is an incredible times that we are living right now, where we have access to all of this powerful technology. Thank you once again. Hopefully everyone have a great weekend, and we'll see you all soon again at another live broadcast showing behind the scenes. Hopefully we'll have a little more markets moving a little more to show a little more action. And if you have any questions, please feel free to send an email to info@brazencap.com or leoc@brazencap.com. Give it a like on the video, as always, and thank you so much again. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you all soon.